Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. I haven't done a little chat with you guys in a while, and I just wanted to tell you everything kind of going on, but I'll try not to go on too long in the video. I'm going to start the video off by saying I don't want to answer my phone anymore. Let me get right into it. Many of you guys already know this, but for those of you who don't, I work from home. I do have 3 separate jobs, as you would say. I'm a project manager for mystery shopping. I do product demonstrations where I pass out samples, and I also do YouTube, which I love all 3 of them. That being said, because of me being a project manager, I really am required to have a home phone and also a cell phone, which it's very helpful to have both of these at the same time, because sometimes you get calls on both at the same exact time. That being said, one of the things that I notice is I get a lot of sales calls, spam calls, and it seems like it's increased. I know many people say, well, call block them. That sounds great, and I've already actually called Spectrum about it, and they do have something where I can do it. The only issue is it could end up blocking important calls coming in. So I found a new solution for me. I do something called turning the phone off whenever I need a break from listening to those calls and keeping the phone off and then just checking my messages. A lot of times mystery shoppers don't call me anyway. They end up texting me. So it's fine because most of the calls that I get on my home phone are 5 friends or so that call me. You know, sometimes my father, and generally I'm going to say over 50% of them that come in are spam calls. So, you know what? I just keep the phone off. But let me know if any of you have that happen to you. People say, oh, put yourself on the do not call list. But this is what I noticed. They'll call with the automated spam call. You don't pick up. You let it ring. And then 2 minutes later, they call back again from a different number thinking they will get you to pick up. But I've just been keeping the phone off. Let me know if any of you keep your phone off because you just don't like to hear those calls coming in. I definitely want to hear. Now, I'm going to talk to you just about a few things that interest me, and I'm going to give a few ideas and little suggestions of things that I enjoyed. I don't know if any of you have Netflix. I don't watch a lot of TV. But I do watch a few things. I do love Young Sheldon. I think that show's hysterical. But the one thing I do like is Netflix. And I watched the 1st and 2nd season of Bridgerton. I know I'm probably mispronouncing it. I loved it. Let me know if you guys watched it, if you have Netflix. The other thing that I just recently watched on Netflix that was so good, it was a mini-series. It might have had 6 to 8 episodes, I don't remember, and I don't know if it'll come back for another season. I kind of left it as a cliffhanger. The reason I loved it is that it kept my interest, which is very hard to do for me, and also the ending was spectacular. So the name of the show is Anatomy of a Scandal. It is really good. I mean, I really liked it a lot. Number 1, excellent character development. Number 2, the ending was phenomenal. When there's a really good ending, the show stays with me. And number 3, it just kept my interest the entire time. To be totally frank with you guys, I do enjoy watching TV and movies and things, you know, to relax, but very few things catch my interest. Most things I get bored with quickly. Also with books, I think I told you guys last year I read 160 books. I only really liked 10 of the 160. Most of them I would give a C or C minus. They're very forgettable. Which brings me to books. I'm going to tell you some of my favorite books over the last couple months. One of my favorite books I read recently that I thought was excellent, and the reason why is the main character. They did a phenomenal job. I love when I can tell an author really takes time with the characters and the character development is really, really good. And that's what they did in this book. The main character, they did such a great job with her. The book is called The Maid by Nita, and it's Prose. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I thought the book was absolutely phenomenal. And the main character is just delightful. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm not trying to brag here, but if I usually give a recommendation for a book and I tell people to read it, most people love that with what I tell them. Like when I told Kate, Coffee with Kate, to read The Silent Patient, she told me, she goes, oh, thank you for that gift. She goes, that was a really good book. So I'm just letting you know that's a great book. I've read several. I've actually read all of her books. One of my favorite authors is Sherry Lapina. I recently read The End of Her and Someone We Know. All of her books are great. So those are some of my favorite books. I wanted to share that. Now, on to budget. One thing I kind of mentioned in passing to you guys, but I didn't tell you this. I had, and I'm going to get a couple more, quotes. I had someone come out here and talk to me about a tree in the backyard. He does recommend it coming down because it is near the electric wires. And we think that the tree is not alive anymore. He says it's fine for now, but when a tree is no longer living, it can start rotting and then breaking apart. And you don't want those big, limbs to fall on electric lines and take out electric power. I know this, I won't have it done this summer because if I have it done, I'll have to call the electric company and have them turn off the power for the entire day because the the company is not going to want to work around those wires. We don't want anything that, something to happen where they get electrocuted or it takes out power. And that would be a dangerous situation or damaging, and I don't know if it would affect other people's power in the neighborhood. So we'll have to do that. Obviously, with warmer temperatures coming, I'm not going to do that this summer. So I will wait probably till November when I don't have to have air conditioning on. It actually doesn't start cooling down here in Texas till mid-October. So I'll pick, a time when it's going to be cooler, but not freezing, so I can have the power off that day. But I found out that it's going to be $2,500. So, and I don't have to pay tax on it if I pay cash. Just thought I'd share that. So I'll keep you up to date, but that's going to be a few months. My eating plan, I've already talked about this one a lot. I'm getting back on it. I am glad that for a long time, at least I had a loss for the month of April, 4 pounds, but hey, I'll take it. My goal is for May, even if I don't lose 10, even if I lost 5, as long as I'm losing and I'm moving in that direction and I make constant changes, positive changes, lifestyle changes that I can stick with that are sustainable, that's what I'm looking for. Last but not least, I'm enjoying my work. You guys know I love YouTube. There's a lot of new subscribers here and a lot of loyal subscribers. Welcome to everyone. I am extremely appreciative. I think this community is great, and everybody has such a growth mindset. I feel that we all help encourage each other to live a personal, frugal, and fun lifestyle. And last but not least, I also love doing the demos. I have done so many fun ones where I get to pass out samples. That to me is one of the funnest things, is to give people a sample. A lot of people really enjoy it, and it's fun to try new products. I still enjoy my project management because I get to talk to people all over the United States, and that's a lot of fun. We're all healthy here. We're working on living a frugal budget and continue saving money and continue making better financial choices and just, live a wonderful, fun, and positive life. That's all I'm going to leave you with. I want to find out from you guys, what's going on in your life? Any changes? Any new hobbies? If you're watching anything on Netflix, what are you watching and what are you reading? You guys know I love to hear about that. That's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye.